I had 8 cousins on a farm near Dalzell, Illinois. They were the children of my father's sister, and he rented the farm. And I was able to spend summers there when I was a boy, part-time. Oh, I remember chasing rabbits in the timber. And I remember a plot of ground my uncle gave us to do with as we wanted, and we planted, my cousin and I planted popcorn there. And I can recall hoeing with hand instruments in the hot summer. I got very, very warm. We got the popcorn, and I don't remember what we did with it, but we did get a crop. And I can remember helping feed the 8 horses, which were used for farm work, helping milk the 8 cows, helping gather the eggs, helping get timber for the stove. There's a timber south of the farm, which was the timber was between St. Bede Academy and the farm. My uncle would sell produce to St. Bede Academy. It was a monastery for men. It started as, now it's an academy. First for only boys, now for boys and girls. And I had a great time, and I enjoyed that a lot. And I remember getting up in the morning around this big long table. There'd be 11 of us there, and having potatoes for breakfast, fried potatoes, which was new to me, and eggs and sausage. And we ate a lot off the land. My aunt would go to the grocery store once a week and bring me in a couple sacks, and that's about it. She had a garden too. They had no money to go anywhere. We just farmed and worked. Of course, he sold the corn, and I can remember threshing, being there at threshing time, and we'd bring water, and my aunt feeding the threshers, and the wagon drawn by horses with a board across the center of it on top. Of course, they'd husk the corn by hand, and they'd toss it up and hit that board, and it would fall down into the wagon. That was fun. And I remember they had one horse which was sort of a racehorse. When I was a little kid, I got on a bareback and it ran away with me. And I was terrified, but I hung on, and it ran around all the farm buildings and came back, right back to the barn from where we started, thank God. And I slipped off. I was probably about 8, 9 years old. That was exciting. I remember my dad got on it and rode it to Dalzell and back. And I remember climbing the mine dumps at Dalzell with my cousin. And we were supposed to do that, and when we got back, my uncle met us at the pump house, and we each got a wallop for doing that and not telling him. And so we didn't do that anymore.
Which cousin was this?
My cousin Bob Bradley. He lives in Battle Creek now.
Did you catch on to milking pretty quick?
Not very well.
No.
Never did.
Never did.
I didn't stay with it long enough. I can remember separating the milk in the layers with a centrifuge instrument. I can remember always having pure cream on this oatmeal in the morning. Sort of in the food chain, it was pretty primitive in a sense, and it was also good to know how hard things came to some people.